Welcome to Stolzer's Custom Hand Engraving. My name is Colin Stolzer. A little bit about me first. For the last 12 years I've been a full-time custom gun maker, and part of that has been also engraving guns. Prior to that I was a part-time custom gun maker for 4 years, and then prior to that I was 2 years under an apprenticeship under a master gunsmith, and that's where I learned to engrave. So I have about 16, 17 years roughly of engraving experience, starting out as a beginner of course, and moving up to being a custom gun maker and gun engraver. I don't belong to the American Custom Gunmakers Guild, nor do I belong to FIGA. I'm just a guy out there making a living, but I do have some considerable experience in engraving, and so at this point in my life I'm trying to transition away from gunsmithing and into full-time engraving. And with that, one of the things I want to do is I want to become a teacher and try and pass this information on to other people. So on this channel, on this Patreon webpage, YouTube channel, my Facebook page, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make videos and present them, and hopefully that the information I make on my videos will be useful to some people and help them get into engraving and help them learn to engrave. I'm going to teach push engraving, hand push engraving. I'm going to teach hammer and chisel, and I'm going to teach air graving with an air graver's tool. Behind me you'll see that I have vices and various gravers. I have a Lindsay air graver, and then I also have a couple of my own air gravers that I made from scratch. Hammer and chisel, push gravers, gravers of different styles, sharpening. I'll teach how to sharpen, what tools I use, the templates I use, the systems that I've learned, and even hand sharpening, because that's how I learned. It's good to start with a very basic foundation. Start with learning to sharpen the gravers properly by hand before going to other systems. And then learning to push grave and hammer and chisel, and before you move on to air gravers. It's good to have those basics underneath of you before you move on to other things. And it's also considerably less expensive. If you're just trying this out as a hobby, you probably don't want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars just to find out that it's not something you enjoy doing. So it's this channel will hopefully give you an idea of how to do this, from the very lowest end of the market, doing it with the cheapest possible way, on up to professional tooling that's can be fairly expensive. In any case, that's the goal of my channel, is to show off some work, do some tutorial videos, and to show you how to get into this without breaking the bank. And hopefully it'll be enjoyable for everybody, and I'll be at least partially entertaining at least some of the time, and hopefully educational all the time. In any case, welcome to Stolzer's Custom Hand Engraving, and look forward to seeing subscribers and maybe some patrons that want to support this and help me down the road.